Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and welcome back to Stationeers on the Moon. So, in the previous episode, we finished automating our deep mining outpost, which is amazing. So we should have a nice supply of iron, copper, and silicone coming in. We already have our gold miner over there automated, so we should have all the main resources coming in. Um, And once I go out and explore, I can find some of the other ones like nickel, lead, and I think I can find like cobalt and some of the other ones too. But for the most part, all the essential ones that we need to build are being automated. We'll just have to drive over there, grab some ingots every once in a while, and then come back. And then we also got a trader built too. So we have the ability to get stuff off world now, which I do probably need to expand that at some point. But hey, good morning. Yeah, I'll probably end up expanding this. I'll probably have to make a bigger platform because I kind of want to get the larger satellite, but I do need to kind of reinforce our power network before I do anything else too, which means I'm gonna have to switch from the smaller cables to the heavy cables so the cables don't burn out because I have a feeling we're getting close to our threshold. But before I do anything, I'm gonna get dressed. And then what I want to try to do this episode is I would like to move all the printers and everything outside into here, which I started doing last episode, but we're going to finish that this episode. So, all right, so tool manufacturer, let's go. Now let's just kind of move everything around here. All right, yeah, so let's go and grab the other printers that we have. Let's turn our suit on. Okay, there we are. Nice. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put flooring down and kind of get some railings and stuff too to make everything look a little bit nicer. Stationeers is planned adding solar storms in all the plants. Yeah, I did read about that. I'm actually really excited for that. That's gonna be amazing. Um, there we go. Then I need wire cutters. And then if I remember correctly, I need angle grinder again. And then we need the wrench. Nice. Not sure why they haven't fixed the plastic sheets when you place them down, because this one is normal, but the plastic sheets are always horizontal when you place it, so it always looks really weird. Alright, and let's do this so we can grab all of this extra cable in. There we go. which we'll just mix in with this. We'll do that. And then I think I auto put stuff in my... I did. Oh, there's plastic in there too. That's funny. So the moon will no longer be the only planet without a storm. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, there's not really any threat on the moon. It is going to add kind of a new challenge. I'm also excited to see how the solar storm looks. So it will be kind of interesting to see how they do it. Suit off and open helmet. All right. Hydraulic pipe bender and electronics printer. And I think yeah, I did double it up. Okay, so we should be good. I am going to have to do this. And then angle grinder. And before I forget, I do need to grab a frame. Nice. Okay, so let's head back outside really quick so I can go and grab a frame. I wonder if I can do it fast enough without turning my suit back on. Oh yeah. No, we're fine. Alright, where's the electronics? There it is. Sweet. And then let's do the same thing over here. Oh, there's not enough battery. Let's do this for a minute. There we go. Sweet. And then... yeah, we'll just put this in there. I'm just gonna have to remember that it doesn't have a battery in there. Oh, wait. I actually need that anyways because I have to get rid of that frame. Oh, this frame right here. Forgot what I was doing. Alright, let's put the battery in there, let that charge up, and then we will put it back once we're done. So let's do the hydraulic pipe bender right there with the tool manufacturer right there. Perfect. Alright. And that battery's full. Yeah, that's where the wireless chargers would come in nicely. I wouldn't have to constantly do that, but yeah, maybe I will make the wireless chargers at some point. There we go. And I do need more cable. Let's see. Let's merge all of the sheets that I have together. There we go. That looks good.
Temperature high. Temperature high.
Yes, I know. Electronic printer mod. There we go. Then we have a couple stackers. Beautiful. Do you plan on expanding your base? I do plan on expanding my base. I mean, I did expand it a little bit already, but I do want to actually make it quite a bit bigger. So that is in the works. Or at least that's the plan. Okay, let's do this. This is good. Let's see here. Let's grab you. We'll place you right there. And then there should be another stacker somewhere. Do that. I don't have another stacker for this one, but I'm kind of wondering if I really need a stacker for this top one. I don't think I really do because I don't make enough in the tool manufacturer to actually maybe justify it, but
Temperature high. Temperature
yes,
critical.
I know temperature's
Pulse
high.
detected.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Temperature high.
Alright, we should be okay. And I really don't need to have these on constantly, but okay. What I do need is let's grab you. We'll just do that. There we are. Sweet, so we've moved all the printers inside here. And then I do want to add a locker in here too, so I'll probably keep a locker out there, but I do want to add a locker in here. Interior door, I have an interior door. Alright, so let's see here. What's that? Because it said there was a toxin in here. It actually doesn't look too bad. There's a little bit of pollutant in here. But for the most part, that's not a bad mix. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go and grab all of our ingots. What I'm probably gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make like an ingot locker. But I do have a lot more space in here than actually, you know what I could do? I could, if I can find a trader that has chickens, I could get chickens too. Now, I don't know if chickens actually give off CO2 because that's the one thing I think I'm gonna struggle with a little bit is getting CO2 for our plants. Because right now we're at about 4%, 4.2%. I mean, it's enough CO2 for the plants right now, but all right, let's go out here and grab some of our resources. On. Oxygen's fine. Alright, we're gonna put all of this out here for a minute and then I can go and grab. Alright, let's bump this up to 250. There we go. Merge everything. And then I'm gonna have to move this stacker inside too, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, I have more steel out here too.
Hunger caution.
There we go. So there's all of our ingots. Sweet. Yeah, so then I'm gonna build a locker inside. It's gonna be kind of like our ingot locker, and then I'll have to make a few other lockers as well, I think. I need to redo this. Because, you know, taking a shower right in front of our guest robot over there was kind of strange. There we are. That's gonna look better. Okay, let's head inside. There we go. So I need a locker, so iron. And then I'll probably throw the stacker like right here or something so then I can split our ingots up. So I need 2 lockers. I probably have a big locker right here.
Hydration critical.
And then I do want to get a corner one for this. And then I think what I need to start doing is getting in the habit of taking my suit off when I'm inside. There we go. Locker there, and then I want to do the corner locker right there. There we go. That looks better. I actually really like the way that looks. Okay. So then what we can do copper, gold. Silicone, silver. And then I don't have any like nickel, lead. I don't have any of those ones, but for the most part I'm just going to keep all of our ores and stuff in here. What I do need to do while I'm thinking about it though is actually drink some water. Why don't I use the water fountain instead of water bottles? I mean, it's essentially the same thing. I could. Gosh dang it. I put the wall on the wrong thing. The wall goes right there on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna dismantle that one. Alright, so we have a locker there. I could put another locker. Actually, I could put a couple lockers right here even. I'll figure it out. Actually, maybe putting a locker right here wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's build another big locker like this, but we'll just put it right here for right now. Swap the recipe, and then we're gonna do this. Oh wait, these are already, that one's already set. $500, there we go. That's all. Do that, and we'll build another locker right here. There we go. And then I can put some of the extra stuff I have in here. The flares that I never used. Alright, nice. This is looking good. Alright, let's go outside really quick. Can't believe I messed this up. There we go. That looks better. So now the shower is blocked, but everything else has a window. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then, yeah, what I would like to do is move this setup over here somewhere. I could actually put it, the furnace right here. That could be something that I could do. So you know what we are going to do while I'm thinking about it, because I do have the extra solar panels from our mining outpost. So let's hook these up really quick. Then all the glass is going to be inside, isn't it? Yep, it is. Alright, yeah, let's head inside really quick, grab some more glass sheets. I'm going to need a few of them. Ooh, that's enough. That should be all I need. Need to replace your filters. Yeah, they're okay for right now. I think what I'm going to do is once these filters are completely used up, I'm going to start using the medium filters. Sweet, okay. There we go. And then I'm going to have to adjust these. A lot of clicking. There we go. Now we'll have even more power coming in. But yeah, I am going to have to probably redo all of the wiring in our base and switch it all to heavy cable, which is going to be really kind of tedious, but it will help us in the long run. Because So I have a feeling we're getting pretty close to our threshold for those normal cables. Granted, we shouldn't have any power issues for quite a while now. Let's make a bunch of flooring so I can kind of make our trader platform look better. And then I do want to put proper supports down here too, because the way it's floating just looks kind of funny. So I think I want to make some proper supports for that as well. So let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Also, some more railings wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see, how many more railings do you think I need? Do I have... I do have another railing right here. So you need 1, 2, 3, 8, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Probably 22 more railings. Let's see. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 and 22. Okay. Turn our suit off and open everything up. So 18 and 22. Actually, this would be the perfect spot for the stacker. Let's grab that stacker really quick while I'm thinking about it. Just you. Okay. Here, let's just put it right in the middle right here. We'll just do it like that. Let's grab some cable.
Hunger critical.
I was wondering what happened to my... There we go. Let's eat. So the whole reason I got the trader, well, one of the reasons, because I wanted to see if I can find soybeans, so I need to do that.
Hunger caution.
I kind of wish you could consume stuff faster. There we go. Put you back in there, and let's continue working on this. So I need... This is rails. Nice. And then I am going to need a lot more heavy cable if I want to replace all of the cabling in our base here. So, which I have more than enough. So this will make 2 stacks of heavy cable for us. And I need 18 pieces of flooring. There we are. Alright. And then, yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to place right here. I mean, I could get like a little chicken coop, I guess, but I'd have to get chickens. The furnace actually would probably not be bad if I put it right here. Yeah, maybe I'll put the furnace right here. I kind of like that idea. Or, or, you know what I could do? I could do the advanced furnace. Hmm. How do I actually want to do that? I could place the advanced furnace right here. That wouldn't be too difficult. Or I could place it over here somewhere. I feel like right here might be the better area for the advanced furnace. But I do want to also expand my base as well. Alright, so you're done. So let's head outside. We'll work out here really quick while we're waiting for all of our heavy cable. I don't know if I'm going to do the heavy cable this episode or not, because that's going to be a lot of kind of tedious work. I might even do that in between episodes now that I think about it, just because it might make it. Because I could essentially spend a whole episode redoing cable. Which sounds fun, but then yeah, I don't really need stairs right here. Stairs into the crater. I mean, that looks good. Ooh, you know what I do need though? I need a vending machine. And they do have the small vending machine, so maybe I'll make that because I've never actually seen that before. So that'll be kind of fun. All right, let's see, how does that look? That looks, yeah, that looks way better. That actually looks really good. And then I just want to make proper supports for our trading platform. I think our base is coming along quite nicely. All right, let's head inside. Turn the suit off. All right, and there's one stack. Beautiful. Okay, so I think what I want to try to do next is I do want to kind of expand our base a little bit more. I do need to set up like a filtration system. Our CO2 levels are dropping quite fast as well. One thing I could do, because I could try to burn coal in order to get CO2. That's one thing that's kind of hard about the moon, which I think Mars is a little bit easier personally, just because Mars has a slight atmosphere with CO2 in it. So you technically have an unlimited supply, where on the moon you don't have that. So I feel like the moon is slightly harder than the rest of them. Well, not the rest of them, just Mars mainly. So the advanced furnace, I guess I could put over here. I mean, we have plenty of room for a few different things, but I would like to make like a proper atmospherics room too. Which technically, I could build our atmospherics room over here. This could be our hallway, and then I can kind of build rooms off to each side. That could be something that I could potentially do. Here, let's go and see what the trader has, because I wanted to get soybeans, which is the whole point of getting the trader this early. Yeah, it's not really this early, but because I think this guy just has a bunch of tools. Yeah, which I don't really need. Could you use your outputs with the solid fuel generator for your CO2 geometric situation? So, as far as I know, the ores from the deep miners don't actually have any gases in them. Because that was my another thought that I could potentially do. But unfortunately, they just don't have any gases. Like, unless that's recently changed, but as far as I know. That's so cool. Let's see, do we have... Let's bump this to 45 degrees. See if we have any contacts. Or orbit ores. Okay, so an ore trader.
Filter low. Power low.
I'll take care of it. Let's do this. Nope, that's less. Hmm. Might just not have enough power to reach it. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit better. Barely. Alright, we are getting better here. That's a little faster. Sweet. Yep, there we go. Let's see what he has. Land. And then I can turn this off to conserve power. Granted, our power levels are holding pretty steadily, but that bottom battery does drain quite fast. All right, let's see what you have. So the ores I get from the trader and the ground, I think still have gas, unless that's recently changed, which I honestly think you should be able to get gas from all the ores, even the deep miners. Yeah, so we have volatiles, gold, silicone, copper, iron. We have a little bit of everything, don't we? Ooh. You know, I could make a couple of heavy mining drills for 250. That wouldn't be bad. Maybe we'll do that. And then we'll have to make the vending machine too, so which I think I do need. I think I need some more electrum, actually. I think I only have 4 electrum. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Let's see here. Vending machine. Is it in the hydraulic pipe bender? Or is it in the... There it is. Wow. I need 50 gold, 20 steel, 50 electrum, and 10 solder. So I need electrum is what I need. Which we have gold and we have silver. Alright, so that's all I need for electrum. Then I do need oxide, and which I have right here. So, alright, let's head outside really quick. Yeah, what I'm thinking I'm gonna end up doing. Hmm. I guess what I could do is I could move this locker over here, because then I could do a furnace with a tank for all of our fuel. Or maybe not fuel, but I plan on using pipe heaters and stuff too. So yeah, I'm absolutely going to need heavy cables. But for the time being, we're just going to do this. So let's drain this out, and then we will... Yeah, we're just going to do 3 and 3. It's technically not the correct ratio, but with how fast this actually cools down. Yeah, and then I'm thinking what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to build a base similar to the other ones I've built, but I think I'm going to have the atmospherics room right here. It's going to hang off the edge. I think that's going to look pretty cool. Which I could start working on that right now, I suppose, but I kind of want to get the vending machine and actually start making a little bit of money with these guys here. Plus, I want to see what the small vending machine looks like. Alright, that's probably fine. Alright, and then for electrum, 600, yeah, so we just need less pressure. Beautiful. Let's see, is there anything else I need while I'm out here? I have a bunch of this, which I don't actually really need any of this, right? Ooh. Forgot I had another CO2 filter out here. Heck yeah. Hang on. Alright. Let's head inside. I kind of want to work towards a hard suit too. Power's low and water is getting low. There we go. Okay. So let's merge the electrum up. Yeah. Alright, so for the small vending machine, I need 50 gold, 20 steel. So gold, steel. I'm just going to do this. The electrum and solder. Nice. This is going to be exciting because I've never actually seen the small vending machine before. So it's going to be fun. And then what do I need for... Let's see here. Steel, electrum, invar, and solder. Okay, so I need stuff I have in here. 2 copper, 5 silicone. Oh, that's cool. Granted, I think the resources should be a little bit less, and it should take like two vending machines or two small vending machines to make one large one. Still, that's pretty sweet. Let's see. I'm gonna need you. Put you guys in here. And then let's make a credit card. Wait, did I have a credit card on me? Gosh dang it. I did. Well, we have an extra credit card. Oh well. I should have enough cable, I hope. Granted, if I start swapping these cables out, then I'll have more than enough. Yeah, let's head out here really quick because I want to hook this guy up. Turn my suit on before I forget. Let's see. Could put it right here. Oh, I need plastic sheets. I think all my plastic sheets are inside. Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, I need plastic sheets, but while we're out here, let's see if I can hook it up here for a minute. Oh, there we go. All right, so I need plastic sheets, then the two drills, do they require contains a large in the okay, so I need two large batteries then for $250. I mean, that shouldn't be terrible. And then yeah, I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start planning out how I want to expand our base because yeah, if I build the atmospherics room right here, I'm going to build it similar to how I typically build them. But I can't decide if I want to keep the smaller corridors or if I want to have a larger corridor. The larger one would allow me to expand our pipe network a little bit easier. Or I could just keep expanding off of this base here and kind of not really worry about how I typically build things. That would be kind of fun. Because I could still build like an atmospherics room just off to the side. Hmm. Yeah, let me figure out how I actually want to do that. Because I do like the way this base looks. Alright, turn the suit off. Let's see here. And then I need two heavy mining drills, so steel, electrum, invar, and solder. Which I have enough solder. Sweet, okay. And then I need two large batteries. Gold, copper, and steel. See how our CO2's levels looking. Yeah, they're dropping quite fast. Granted, I can just do this too. And that bumped about up a little bit. Alright, so we have 2 heavy mining drills. Let's eject everything from in here. And then I need steel for the 2 batteries. Perfect. You know what I need is I need the hydraulic pipe bender mod, so then everything is upgraded to tier 2. Battery 1. We'll do that, and then yeah, how do I actually want to do this here? Yeah, I'm thinking what I'll probably end up doing is the advanced furnace right here, moving this locker over here, and then having a tank. And then I'm going to have probably a bunch of pipe heaters on it so I can actually heat up the gas that's in there. It's going to have to be an insulated tank though. And then I need you, don't I? Actually, you know what? Let's grab these right now because I do have... Actually, I don't. I was thinking I had another... I technically have another battery. I just have to make a quick trip over here. Plus, at this point, I wonder how much gold we have in this silo here. Probably a bunch. Yeah, we have 2,500 gold in that silo. And then, yeah, I'm gonna automate this part a little bit more. So once that silo fills to a certain point, that deep miner will shut off. Because I don't know what happens if too much ore gets in those chutes. Probably just everything goes boom. There we go. Alright. Let's have a bunch of heavy mining drills on me. Yeah. That's cool. 1 and 2. Alright. Hey, we have money. Box of chocolates and a hard soup package. I wouldn't give you a hard soup package. I want my own hard soup package. I don't see anything else I really need. Ice and volatiles. I mean, yeah, we'll let him leave. Yeah, so I think the next thing I want to do is I want to get the advanced furnace up and running, but to do that, I am going to have to swap all the cables in our base. So we're going to have to swap all the cables from normal cable into heavy cables, which is going to be a little bit tedious, but shouldn't be terrible. Alright. And let's turn our suit off before I forget. Open up our helmet. Okay, so this is going to be slightly tedious, but could just do it section by section, I suppose. Or just doing it all in one go is probably the better option. There we go. I mean, it's not a whole lot of cable. I mean, it is, but... And then I'm going to have to redo all the cabling outside, too. I should have just started with heavy cable. There's so much of it too. There's heavy cable in here. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to break some of these walls, aren't I? Maybe break is the wrong term. That always makes me so nervous destroying these things. There we go. I'm gonna have to hook the fridge up sooner rather than later. Just because I don't want my potatoes to end up dying on us. Uh. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, so all the cable on the ground for the most part is done. Let's see, stack of cable, stack of cable, stack of cable. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is hook the fridge up, so we're going all the way over here with it. I think there's a mod out there where you can like drag and drop cable, which would not be entirely terrible. Yep, I know, you're gonna... There we go. Alright, now let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna probably need more cable, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna build some more cable here really quick. Actually, where's all my, Alright, well... We're gonna hook these up really quick then. There we go. Alright, and... There it all is. Nope. There we go. do another 2 stacks of heavy cable. I didn't plan on doing the cable remodel this episode, but if I want to do what I want to do with the advanced furnace, I'm going to need a lot more power capabilities. Alright, the rest of this we'll just put in here. There we go. And we will continue. Alright, so that's all hooked up there. Let's do this. There we go. Alright, I believe all the cabling... Oh, wait a minute. Wow, that messed up everything, didn't it? Yeah, let's do this. Gosh dang it. Alright, all the cabling on the ground should be done. There is some normal cable stuck in here. But that's fine. While we're waiting for this other cable to print, let's redo these walls. There we go. That looks better. And all the cable on the ground, except for this part right here, I believe is done. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Let's turn our light on so I can at least see. Alright, it is a little dark right now. There we go. Let's see, are you going to put a light in the airlock? Yeah, I plan on it. Hey, there we are. Alright, and you're still making cable. Perfect. Alright, so this is almost done. I saw. Let's see, how do I want to do these lights here? Because I have a bunch of lights, but half of them are turned off right now. Might not really worry about it a whole lot. Oh, let's do this. Like the most important part right there, because everything else is heavy cable, and that isn't. That's going to burn out instantly. I think everything else on the ground is basically good to go, though, so I can start placing all of the flooring back. go. Heck yeah. That looks better. And then I do want to place a proper ceiling too. Alright, so what we're going to do next... Yeah, then having a light in here wouldn't be a terrible idea. I mean, I'm only using half the lights in here, so technically I have plenty of lights. Here, let's do this. Let's dismantle you. It's gonna get kind of dark in here. Oh, that's another stack. It's a good thing I'm making a bunch more heavy cable. Yeah, I really don't need all of these lights, so I'm gonna place less lights in here. There we are. Alright, all the heavy cable is done. Okay, let's do... Okay, so... There we go. What if I do every other one? So not that one there. Hey, good morning. I feel like maybe having them down the center would be better. Or I could just hook them all up, I suppose. I mean, that does look better having them all turned on. There we go.
Hydration critical. Hunger
Alright.
caution.
Yeah, that is pretty bright, but at least I can see. Alright, and I could use some more heavy cable. So let's do another stack of 2. Oops, wrong one. I need you. And then we are actually going to make a trip over to our other outpost so we can see how much ores we actually have over there. Because I am slightly curious to see how that's actually going. It is pretty bright in here, not going to lie. I do kind of like it though. There we go. That looks better. Alright, let's see. How are our CO2 levels doing? They're doing fine. So technically the CO2 that I produce should be enough to hold us over. And then these plants do let out oxygen, so we should have a nice supply here. What do I need for the advanced furnace? Copper, steel, electrum, solder, silicon. I have all of that. The only one I'm slightly worried about is solder, which I have 9, and we need 8. Yeah, so we have everything we need to make the advanced furnace. I guess I could do a, I guess I could do a water fountain. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Do I have an extra light? I mean, I have lights everywhere. I was going to use one of these lights. Let's see. Off, off. I mean, that's kind of how I had it before, which does kind of tone it down a little bit. It's not quite as bright, but it's not terrible. I should automate our base so then these lights will only turn on when I'm in here. Could do the same thing for this one too. That wouldn't be bad. Can we automate that airlock already? It is automated. I have an automated airlock. Yeah, let's make one more. Then I just need 1 iron. Alright, well, let's just do this. We're gonna throw 1 iron in here and we make 1 more light. And the rest of it's heavy cable. Nope, you're good. So I could make it. So I guess should I just have a light in here that's constantly on, or should I make it so the light only turns on when the airlock is going? Because I could do. Oh, wait a minute. That's a different kind of light, isn't it? Yeah, I was thinking the flashing light. I could do a flashing light. That might be kind of fun. So did I just make another light for no reason? Yeah, let's do a flashing light. Oh, thank you. I Yeah, let's do a flashing light in here. Do something like that. And then we'll do this. There we go. Alright, so I do want to go check out our other mining outpost while we're waiting for all that to print. Because once that's done printing, then I'm going to work on the airlock. Or not the airlock, but the advanced furnace. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Or paint an LED light. That wouldn't be terrible. Alright, before I actually go, I'm gonna stock up on our food here really quick because my hunger levels are kind of low. So let's go do that for a minute. Food is good, water's fine, battery's good, oxygen's good. It was just a little bit low on food. Alright, now let's head out. Yeah, that'll be done by the time we're back.
Low pressure.
Oh crap.
Oxygen low. Pressure
Oops.
critical. Oxygen critical. Temperature critical.
Oh, we should be fine. Alright, and I think it's all still here. Yep, the crate's still there. Good God. Alright, let's head out and go to our mining platform. We'll see how much we have over here. Playing solo doesn't really make sense, but that flashing light would be on the exterior. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It would make more sense that... What the f... That was weird. My wheel just, like, would not turn. Yeah, having the flashing lights on the outside of the airlock actually does make more sense. So then you know someone's actually in the airlock, I suppose. But with the windows on the doors, you can still technically see that the airlock is cycling. So I can always swap it out too. That's no big deal. Make it slightly more realistic, I guess. And actually, now that I think about it, since I'm out here, I am going to grab some ice. So then I can get some more water. Alright, there's our outpost. And there's a giant hole. Ooh, there's ice right there too. Everything's still connected, that's perfect. Oh, we're in the middle of unloading too. Alright, let's see, how much do we have in here? Alright, so this whole thing is full. That's amazing. Yeah, let's just take 3 stacks of that. Alright, we don't have any. So we have a full stack of iron. Basically a full stack of copper and I mean, not a whole lot of silicone, but I'd say that's not terrible. Alright, and everything's still on here, so let's head home. I mean, quite honestly, I was going to be worried that this was going to be really tedious having to, go to these outposts to collect everything, but it's really not that bad. And then I'm still trying to figure out if I want to build a road or not. That's going to be really kind of problematic, especially considering that the terrain is... Because I would have to use cladding almost in order to properly do it, but I don't know, that's going to be really tedious in order to actually do all that. So the flag idea might be better. I'm going to have to think about how I actually want to do that. Ooh, the sun's out. Oh, ah, we're good. I still think it would be better to be able to customize this middle screen here, because instead of using the speedometer, like, a tracker in here would actually be way better. We're gonna go this way. Try to avoid those holes, because the last time I fell in a hole, then that was terrible. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I guess I could grab a stack of gold since we're out here too. I just need one. Heck yeah. Probably going to be a bit a bay for the Talon Rover Mark II. It makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I feel like any rover it would make sense, but it's too bad there's not a way to. Or you know what would be even better is instead of a display right here, have a tablet holder right here, so you can just place the tablet. And the rover will charge the tablet like battery, which would drain these batteries, but I feel like that would be slightly better because then you can kind of customize the screen exactly how you want to just by switching those tablets out. I feel like that would be kind of fun. Yeah, this airlock might actually get annoying having that flashing light in here. So I might end up changing that. Yeah, having the flashing light like right here and on the outside, I feel like would be slightly more realistic, but I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna apparently just throw everything around. We'll just do that. We have a lot of resources, and I still have a bunch of iron and a little bit of stuff on me here too. Alright, so what do I need for the advanced furnace? So I need copper, steel, electrum, solder, silicone. We'll just grab this one. Let's do copper, steel, electrum, solder. I'm gonna have to make some more solder here. Alright, advanced furnace. Here we come. So yeah, I'm gonna make the advanced furnace right here. Which means I'm gonna have to move this locker. But before I do that, let's see here. An insulated tank. Copper, steel, and silicone. Which is all in here. That's fine. I guess in the meantime what I can do is... Gosh dang it. Yep. I have an extra credit card too. Which probably isn't the worst thing if I accidentally, like, destroy my other one somehow. And then I have a stupid amount of cable on me too now. Nice. That was easy. Yeah, so I'm thinking what I'm going to end up doing here is the tank is going to go right here with the furnace right here. And then I'm going to have pipe that goes outside. And I'm going to actually hook pipe heaters up to them so I can just heat the gas up that way. I think that's my plan. Are you almost done? Yeah, you're almost done. When do you expect the first road to just be crapping up as simple as... I mean, that's fair. I guess. I could build it like right in the center here. Like right there makes more sense though. Alright, so we need to be careful because I'm going to dismantle you. Dismantle you. And we're just going to put a normal wall there. There we go. So then what do I need to build this? Ooh, electronic parts. I have an extra thing of electronic parts somewhere. I could make that a different color too. It's not quite as bright. Electronic parts. Turn the suit off. Alright, and I'm guessing I'm going to need... Oh, welding torch and steel sheets. Do I have steel sheets in here? I don't. All my steel sheets are outside. Gosh dang it. It's a lot of back and forth, isn't it? Yeah, let's just grab the stack of 50.
Oxygen low. Oxygen
We're
critical.
fine.
Temperature high. Temperature critical. Toxin detected.
There we go. Sweet, we have the advanced furnace. So now what I want to do, let's do some chutes here. Before I forget, I also need to make another one of these too. I need, what did it say, 10 gold? No, 10 iron. Because the whole point of me switching our cables around oh, I need more kits? Alright, let's build another one. Oh no, there's not enough battery in this. There we go. Alright, well, we will just remember that the large batteries in our drill there. So, how high does this go? Let's just do that. 25,000. Okay, sweet. So that should give us plenty of room to work with when it comes to power. Alright, and then you're just about done. So let's swap you back. Nice. That's awesome. So let's do outlet here. And then I need one more for an inlet. Yep, so then all the ores go in here and they pop out right there. Now I just need to hook all of this up. And I think what I'm going to do is do a couple of displays here. So I want pressure and temperature, obviously. Yes, we need pressure and temperature. So a couple of consoles wouldn't be bad. And then 2 gas displays. There we go. So we could have one here and one there. I'm gonna have 2 glass sheets. That's perfect. There we go. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Do something like that. Ooh, and then what I can do, let's do this. There we go. Now I just need to hook up insulated tank, so I need steel and silicone. Yeah, let's get everything out of here. Steel and silicone. I just need one. Alright, that's almost done. Then I'm going to need a bunch of insulated pipe, which I should insulate these pipes regardless. Our base is looking pretty good. I want to make a proper ceiling here. So I could do cladding. Cladding's not airtight though either. Granted, the flooring's not airtight either. Actually, I do have cladding outside, don't I? I have to go outside regardless. Yeah, that's gonna look better. I like the way our base is looking. It's looking good. Yeah, so then we will hook. I'm wondering, would it be better to turn this window into just a normal wall? Actually, it probably doesn't really matter. I think I know how I want to do that. Yeah, that should be fine. I think I know how I should end up doing that. I am going to need... Well, I have a bunch of pipe on me. What do I need for insulation? Or adhesive insulation? Silicone and a little bit of steel. Wow. It's actually way cheaper just to... I mean, I have plenty of steel, so I'm not too worried by it. I have a stupid amount of iron. So yeah, I guess I'll start making that because I have a bunch of pipe on me too, and I have a bunch of pipe outside as well. That's the ice crusher. Speaking of ice crusher, I never did get ice, did I? Frick. Alright, so I think what I want to try to do here is the pipe is going to go up, and then I'm going to have pipe heaters on the outside, and then the pipe is also going to hook up to the back end of this. Yeah, let's just get one full stack of adhesive. It's probably 20, I bet. Yep, perfect. Okay, yeah, let's head outside. Is there anything else I need while I'm in here? I don't think so. Turn our suit on.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's fine. And then, yeah, I did need the cladding. An extra thing of stairs in there, too. Yeah, we'll put the cladding in there. And ooh, actually, I need to paint the cladding, so we'll put paint in here too. Okay. So, how I want to do this is I'm thinking,
Power low.
do something like that, and then I'll just go directly into this pipe here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the flooring out. That's okay. There we are. Yeah, maybe we'll do it like... And actually, I don't think that's gonna work now that I'm thinking about it, but... Alright, let's do this. Let's take these walls off. There we go. Yeah, that's actually not gonna work like that. Hmm. Actually, I can make that work. Yeah, let's do it like this. There we go. Yeah, so I need a little bit more insulation. So I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, I bet. Yeah, that'll work. I do need more plastic sheets too, because that one I intend to turn. Because it's 3. Yeah, I need more plastic sheets on me too. Okay, we'll make some more plastic sheets. Let's see, turn our suit off. Actually, you know what? The whole reason I built this was to place that stuff in there. I think I only need one more plastic sheet because I have 3. Yeah, we should have enough. I think I just need one piece of plastic sheet. Oh yeah, that looks better. So in that case, let's make some more cladding. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need 15? No. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. There we go. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. Oh. Could just do another stack. Do they still have the robot? I believe they do. Or maybe? Wait, I have a skeleton. I think they do. I can't remember for sure. I've never actually used it though. Alright, let's do paint. Ran with the deep miners. I mean, you don't really need Amy. But I never actually used it. Alright, nice. I think your base is coming along quite nicely. Oh, crap. Gosh dang it. I overdid it. Oh, well. Alright, let's head outside. Before I do that, though. Let's see here. Oh, I have plenty. What do I just need gold? I do. Let's see here. It's 3. We're gonna make 6 of them. Might be overkill, but oh well. Ooh. I know how I could do this. I know what we can do here for the consoles. So let's do 4 iron. So 4, 3, and 10. Or 4, 6, and 10. So 4 iron, 6 gold. So 4 iron, 6 gold, and 10 copper. And then I need 2. Oops. Gosh dang it. So 2 iron, 10 gold, 10 copper. Do this. So one of these is going to be for the furnace, one of these is going to be for the tank. I think that's going to be better. There we go. And then I need glass. Let's eject all of this. So I need 2 pieces of glass. So let's go with 4 silicone. Do this. Alright, perfect. Yeah, so then 2 of these are going to be for the furnace and 2 are going to be for the tank. I like the hash one too, so when it's ready it shows the ingot. That's fair. Yeah, I've never actually really used the hash one, but I just keep an eye on. I guess I could do the hash display right here. That would work. So tank pressure. Tank. Wow. Tank temperature. There we go. Sweet. I love it. So then,
Hunger
what we're gonna
potion.
do, grab you. Advanced furnace. Pressure. Advanced furnace. Temperature. Ooh, I actually need to hook this up, don't I? There we go. There we are. So that is all hooked up now. So now I just need to go outside to insulate the rest of that. Perfect. We'll grab you and grab you. Yeah, I went slightly overkill on the insulation. Nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is dismantle this. Dismantle this. There we go. And grab the angle grinder. That one I'm going to keep. But these two I'm going to delete. Actually, I guess I could just... I can't... Yeah. Let's just do that. There we are. I like how you can kind of see it in there. That's funny. That's okay. Actually, now that I think about it, let's keep this like that. Because then I can place all of these. power, power. Yeah, that might be overkill, but you know, oh well. I should have grabbed a more cable since I was inside. We actually might have enough. Oh, heck yeah. Sweet. And then I can actually, could technically automate those. But what I might do is just throw them on a switch or something. Because I do have a bunch of logic chips. So I could do a switch. Or I could just automate them. Like, essentially, once this reaches a certain pressure or temperature, I could have these turn off. So it's all automatic. Um, Doing that, though, is going to drain our batteries quite fast. So I might have to have some more batteries. Which, where would I put more batteries? That's the real question. Could put some more batteries over here, I guess. Or, bad idea, I could move everything over. I really don't want to do that, though. That'd be terrible. I mean, the advanced furnace is basically set up. I can do a simple automation. Like, essentially what I can do is just put a logic switch in there, and then I can just manually turn these on and off, I guess. That's something I could potentially do. I'm trying to think how I actually want to do this, though. Because if I place... Alright, I know how I think I want to do this, because I have to have a place for the ores, obviously. But we have gas in here. Like, this is essentially a gas tank, and I need to actually change the color of that. But what I could do is I could have a canister that I can throw gas into. It could be something. You could take one of the frames out by the airlock. I mean, I could do that, yeah. I could remove one of these frames and just have the batteries like embedded in the frames. That could work. My other thought is having the batteries over here, like right here. Because then that would essentially double the amount of batteries I have doing that. Alright, I have an idea on how I actually want to do this. I need some more insulated pipe, and actually, what I could potentially do... Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how I actually want to do that, but we are getting close to the end of the episode, so I might end up calling it here. I'm just trying to think of how I will actually want to do the rest of this, because essentially we're ready to start using the advanced furnace, because then I can start getting some of the super alloys. which would be these guys. So Astroloy, Inconel. I'm not even gonna attempt that one. But yeah, I can get these, and I can get some more advanced stuff. Because essentially, one thing I really want to get is the hard suit. 'Cause with the hard suit, I can actually automate my suit, so I don't have to keep manually turning these off and on. It'll just be automatic, which would be fun. Let's see how our CO2 levels. CO2 levels are doing okay. But yeah, this is basically ready to fill. I just have to be careful because if I throw volatiles directly into this, it's going to mix with their atmosphere. And essentially, once I start printing something, we're going to have a big old kaboom, which I would prefer not to do. Uh, Actually, I know how to do that. Because I have this pipe going up that way. I could put a canister thing right here and just fill a fuel canister, put it in here, and that'll put fuel in this for us. I think I know how I want to do that, which is good. But yeah, I think on that note, I'm going to call the episode here. In the next episode, we're going to finish up the advanced furnace. I think I know how I actually want to set this up. I need some more insulated pipe, and I need one of these, the gas tank storages, because I think I'll just put it up on the ceiling here. Because it doesn't really matter where it goes. I mean, heck, I could even put it on the floor right here. Actually, on the floor might be better, now that I think about it. I'll need a lot less pipe doing that way. Yeah, we're going to place it on the floor instead. Because then we have fuel in that portable gas tank out there. I can put a canister in there, put the fuel in here, inject it in here, turn it on, and then we'll hopefully nothing will go wrong doing that. But then I need to automate the heaters. But before I do that, I need to double the at least double the amount of batteries. So I'm kind of thinking what we might do is place more batteries along the side right here. I was going to put a portable scrubber here, but I mean, our pollutants and stuff is pretty low. And quite honestly, I could still grab a portable scrubber and basically place it anywhere else. I could just have it free roaming and just suck up all the pollutant and just take it outside. I mean, I could do that too. But for the most part, I think I have an idea on how I want to work with the advanced furnace. But yeah, I think we have a plan. And then once I get the advanced furnace and stuff set up, I'm gonna figure out exactly how I want to expand our base. Because I could build a proper atmospherics room and then expand our base around. I kind of like having the smaller corridors, but the bigger corridors allows us obviously for more room, and then I have more room for placing pipes and wires and everything too. So I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how I want to do that one. But yeah, considering how fast these batteries are draining, I'm definitely gonna need more batteries.
Hunger critical.
But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna call the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all